All right, so let's get these monthly zodiac reads started. They may be a little bit shorter, we'll see, and we'll go from there. I'm Rebecca, Empathic Crow. I just wanted to wear this because this is the shirt I just made recently with the symbol I created that is kind of a symbol of me and my healing journey. But not that you need to know that. So who am I starting out with? We are starting out with Cancer. So Cancer, where are we feeling called to? Well, I've got the Namaste deck. That is by, who is that by? Ow. Like I said, we may not be able to shuffle, and that's going to be okay. Namaste, Blessing, and Divination cards, Tony Carmine Salerno. So we're going to start with that and pull a card for you. So for Cancer, what is a message that's coming through? Where are we starting with this? All right, so we've had 4 come out, but we are going to just start with the one that fully flipped over. No, I'm feeling like that's important too, so we'll take that one too. All right, so the first one that flipped over, this is the front of it. So we've got Ganesh or Ganesha on there. A crystal clear blessing. You are soon blessed with great clarity. Your destiny is calling and your soul is shining its infinite wisdom. You are blessed, protected, and guided in all you do from this moment on. What a beautiful card. I know my lighting is not the greatest, but we deal with it, right? And this card was one of the ones that fell on the desk, and it just was really calling to me. So we will see what this one says. A blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There is a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful, for the journey is as important as the destination. Okay, so Cancer, we're going to see where we're going with this. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do have private readings available. There are options for recorded, live conference. I even have at least one written message. We're going to start with the Light Seers Tarot and see where we're going. So Spirit, what for Cancer is the message? All right, Cancer. First card we're getting is that 5 of Swords? Yeah, the 5 of Swords. So you're being asked to look at ways that you can change. Letting go of the drama was the first word I heard, but also all the noise. When I see this card, I talk about how I see the crow and it's like, what is this crow saying to this person? Is it something that's encouraging? Is it something that's discouraging? Is it that inner voice in your head that tells you you're doing everything wrong? And then back here, there's someone with their arms up and there's a beam of light. And it's like allowing yourself to embrace freedom, whatever freedom looks like for you, which can be part of that blessing of gratitude. Sometimes the things that aren't the greatest become the things that propel us into better things. It makes us so uncomfortable that we have to do something different. We're not allowed. Not because anybody else doesn't allow us, it's because we are not able to allow ourselves to continue doing the same things that aren't helpful to us. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, which definitely falls in alignment with that, because when I look at especially this deck and this card, I see it as, the self-care card. So it's being able to put yourself in a place where you say, you know what, I am worthy of self-care, even if it's things that I don't necessarily want, or maybe they're things that are more difficult. Like I'm seeing somebody, they want to stay up, they want to stay on their phone, and they're like, I know I've got to get some sleep, because if I don't get some sleep, then I'm not going to be able to get up easily in the morning and it's going to impact me. So while that's self-care, ouch, I'm gonna have to take my hand off that. While that is self-care, it doesn't mean that it's something you want to do. So then it's going back 444 on the clock and saying, so what is it that either somebody's told me or I believe or I worry about that means I'm not giving myself and I'm not getting on to you because I understand this a lot. It has only started changing now, which is after mid-40s. Okay. So with that, it's saying, what am I not giving myself space for during the day? That I am pushing my time that I need to sleep back so that I can take back time before I allow myself to sleep. Does that make sense? So it's making time and space for yourself and allowing yourself to do things that you know are helpful to you, even if you feel like that means that you may not be seen as helpful to some others. And the 3 of Wands, I feel like, is you creating that space and saying, what lights me up? What are things that I want more of in my life? Like surfing. Maybe that's something, being at the beach or whatever, that is something you want to do, but maybe you're not giving yourself the time or space to be able to do that. We don't have to make it something that we do all the time, but if we don't make time for it at all, then it's just hurting ourselves. And we may feel like we lose the passions that we have or want to have in our life. So Cancer, where are we going? Let's go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Excuse me, I am itchy. And let's pull a card and see. Well, we have a couple that have come out. So your reading has already started with the more than one card just popping out at the same time. So the first one that was facing up is the Faceless Ghost and the Haunted Girl. Ghost people. The number is 34, which breaks down to a 7. And I feel like this is just representing whatever the people, the obligations, the expectations, whatever it is in your mind. And that's why it's to me, the way I'm seeing it, the haunted girl, like that you're not necessarily fully presenting as yourself or doing the things that you want to do because of these faceless, is it ghost? Yeah, faceless ghost. I was going to say faceless people, but these faceless ghosts, because the ghost could represent more than just people. It could be those perceived expectations. It could be those perceived aspects of, I don't want to let people down, or if I do this, then people may be upset, or if I don't do this, I'm going to get in trouble, whatever it is. Like, there are things that we definitely have to do. You know, if you've got a homework assignment and you're able to do it, then you should do it. And being able to do it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to do it. So I'm not saying don't do your work or your homework or whatever. I don't even put these are not for 18 and under. So the homework, maybe you're a college student. I don't know. Maybe you do see the videos. I don't say things, or I try not to say things that are going to be harmful to younger people, but that was a weird way for me to put it. And maybe it's because this girl does look young. But either way, it goes back to this 3 of Wands and feeling like maybe you lose yourself because you're trying to meet real or perceived or imagined expectations. And then we have Angel de los Muertos, transitions to the spirit realm. And this also breaks down to a 7. It's 16. So we've got 7, 7 here. And with this, it could be a literal loss, grief, transition. But I feel like this goes back more to the haunted girl. To try not to lose aspects of yourself while trying to connect and be engaged with others. That's what I'm getting. All right. So where are we going from here? Let's go to the Intuitive Whispers deck and we'll pull a card there. What does Cancer, what would be helpful for Cancer to focus on with the message that has come through? So like I said, these readings are going to be quite a bit shorter because I am doing actually what this reading is talking about and trying to honor my energy, my pain level, my time, my body's needs, while also honoring and maintaining the things that I want to do and that I hope are helpful to others. I can't make this up. So the card is 34, which breaks down to a 7. Hopefully you can see that. And it is the magic of nothingness. So Cancer, just understanding that when it comes to what do you need to do in order to make yourself acceptable, nothing. It's just being you. And that sometimes you have to quiet this noise of all the shoulds and what you think you should do or what you think people expect you to do. And sometimes you know that they're not even expecting you to do it. You just feel like it is. And allow yourself to focus on your own self-care and your passions. And even if people think they're weird, quirky, whatever, that's okay. Because the blessing is knowing that there are going to be things that are going to be difficult. Things that there's a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There's a blessing unfolding this very moment. Be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves your purpose. But sometimes we have to remember that we choose what that means. Something may be difficult, but 11:11 on the clock, how do we move forward from it? And so right now, Cancer, Spirit's calling you to just make space to exist and for you to explore what it is that you really want. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you again next month, which will be, this is June 2026 reading, but a timeless message. I'm trying to do these so quickly that I forgot to even say that. But they are timeless. So I'm putting them out for June 2026. But at the same time, whenever it meets you, if there is a message that resonates, then it is for you. Again, thank you so much, and I hope this helps. Take care, Cancer. Hope to see you next month.